Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. A lot is happening behind the scene that has been made public. Well, from all indication that the President Muhammad Buhari, and his AGF Malami may have a lot in their hands and they may have a lot to worry about, as Bruce Fein, the international lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu, and the indigenous people of Biafra have dragged them to ICC. With a lot of information and many other things, he has decided to bring them to the international body and the United Nations as well. A lot of information are being brought out. I do not know how this dispensation will react and come out of this whole thing before we go to the newspaper to find out the levels and dynamics of which Bruce Fein have decided to take the country of that the president of Nigeria. Like you subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, Bruce Fein, the American counsel for the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has filed a petition against the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, and Justice Binta Nyako to the International Criminal Court ICC. Fein, an international lawyer and spokesman for Kanu, addressed the petition to Karim Kane, chief prosecutor of the International Criminal Court, in Hague, asking the ICC to charge Malami and Nyako with conspiracy and crimes against humanity against Biafrans and their leader Nnamdi Kanu by protracting and systematic resort to murder, extermination, imprisonment, torture, rape, persecution based on political, religious, ethnic grounds, and industrial scale theft of property, including an ongoing attempted judicial murder of Nnamdi Kanu. In the document obtained as at Wednesday, Fein said in October 2020, 5 human rights experts of the United Nations Human Rights Council asked President Muhammadu Buhari within 60 days to submit evidence of Mr. Kanu's terrorism. Mr. Buhari sneered at the overture, probably reflecting being a tyrant means you never need to obey the law. It said Kanu is seeking a Biafran sovereignty, adding that the referendum is not special pleading. South Sudan voted independence from Sudan in a 2011 referendum. The United Kingdom recently afforded Scotland a secession vote and may do so again, ditto for Canada and Quebec. The United Nations, or rather the United States, periodically permits Puerto Rico to vote between statehood, independence, or Commonwealth status. The legal and moral case for Biafran independence is overwhelming, he said in a 23-page document. Stating Malami and Nyako's crimes against humanity, Fein said they include kidnapping, torture, extraordinary rendition, and indefinite arbitrary detention of Nnamdi Kanu in the ongoing attempted judicial murder. It reads in part, and I quote, "As an integral part of ongoing crimes against humanity described above, on or around June 2021, Attorney General Malami conspired with Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari, the Nigerian Federal High Court Justice Binta Nyako, and Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta, among others, to kidnap and torture Biafran leader Nnamdi Kanu in Nairobi, Kenya, for several days, and then subject him to illegal extraordinary rendition to Abuja in Nigeria. Therefore, for more than 9 months, Nnamdi Kanu had been detained in solidarity confinement in extremely confined quarters and denied necessary medical care and legal counsel without a trial, with the illegal imprimatur of co-conspirator Justice Binta Nyako. The conditions under which Nnamdi Kanu is subsisting satisfy the definition of torture under the Convention Against Torture, Article 1, Paragraph 1. Attorney General Malami has conceded that Nigerian security agencies were involved in Nnamdi Kanu's abduction, torture, and extraordinary rendition, but has attempted to whitewash the crimes with falsehood that the international police organization Interpol was the collaborator. The extraordinary rendition in violation of Kenya's extradition provisions, which was effectuated by the use of a private aircraft could not have been accomplished without the knowledge and consent of a co-conspirator, President Kenyatta, who himself has been previously accused of crimes against humanity by the International Criminal Court. Judges like co-conspirator Justice Binta Nyako are not shielded from criminal prosecution for crimes against humanity based on participation in patently illegal show trials. Neither are prosecutors like conspirator Attorney General Malami. The president was set in the justice case of the post-World War II Nuremberg trials, United Nations or United States versus Joseph Artistas, and so on. Nnamdi Kanu's American lawyer Bruce Fein petitions ICC wants Buhari Minister Malami Justice Nyako and so to be prosecuted to be charged. There now he now went further about the case between United States versus Joseph Artista. He said they are both Nazi prosecutors and judges were tried and convicted of crimes against humanity by judicial murder through the destruction of law and justice and utilizing the empty forms of legal process to prosecute, exterminate on a wide scale based in race, religion, or political opinion. A 15-count amended charge against Nnamdi Kanu was filed by co-conspirator Attorney General Malami before co-conspirator Justice Binta Nyako at the 11th hour of a scheduled January 18, 2022 hearing to entertain a challenge to a predecessor bogus 7-count amended charge. The new charges represent a destruction of law and justice with the aim of the judicial murder of Nnamdi Kanu. The patently defective charges carry the death penalty. Under Section 36, subsection 1 of the Nigerian Constitution, an accused is entitled to a fair hearing within a reasonable time by a court or other tribunal constituted in such manner as to secure its independence and impartiality. It is notorious that the Nigerian executive branch routinely flout court orders with impunity, and judges take orders from conspirator Attorney General Malami and co-conspirator President Buhari. Judges like co-conspirator Justice Nyako are complacent by refusing to punish government officials for contempt of court. Conspirator Attorney General Malami shamelessly proclaimed during his July 26, 2019 hearing before the National Assembly that constitutional rights were subservient to his warped idiosyncratic conception of public good. To Malami's lawless way of thinking, the Nigerian Constitution is nothing but a scrap of paper to be shredded at will by the executive branch, and judges are its puppets, contrary to the judicial independence injunction of Section 36, subsection 1. Nnamdi Kanu has been denied his right to a fair hearing within a reasonable time. More than 9 months have elapsed since his illegal extraordinary rendition from Nairobi, Kenya to Abuja in Nigeria, and there has yet to be a trial or opportunity for Nnamdi Kanu to confront his accusers before an impartial judge unbeholden to the executive branch. Attorney General Malami and Justice Nyako have conspired in this attempted judicial murder of Nnamdi Kanu through indefinite detention under cruel conditions, constitution, torture. Section 36, subsection 3 ordained that court proceedings be held in public to deter injustice. Sunshine is said to be best of disinfectant, the electric light the most efficient policeman. Under no circumstances may the parties or their legal representative be excluded. Others may be under Section 36, subsection 4a if publicity if publicity would defeat justice or impair legitimate government interests. Malami and Justice Nyako have conspired to illegally exclude one or more of Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers from the court and the media. Section 36, subsection 5 establishes a presumption of innocence. In contrast, Nnamdi Kanu has been presumed guilty by co-conspirators Malami and Nyako and punished since his illegal extraordinary rendition last June 2021, including torture. It concludes that there's a reasonable basis to conclude that Co-conspirators Attorney General Abubakar Malami and Justice Binta Nyako are guilty of crimes against humanity as defined in Article 7 of the Rome Statute, including the ongoing attempted judicial murder of Nnamdi Kanu. Multiple witnesses are eager, willing, and able to provide oral testimony with appropriate confidentiality and protection as stipulated in Chapter 2, Section 2, Subsection 2 of the Rules of Procedure and Evidence. The Chief Prosecutor has a reasonable basis to proceed with an investigation of co-conspirators Malami and Nyako for crimes against humanity, including the ongoing judicial murder of Nnamdi Kanu. Accordingly, the Chief Prosecutor should submit to the pre-trial chamber a request for such authorization under Article 15, Paragraph 3 of the Rome Statute. Wahala. This one, even Justice Nyako is involved.